I'm Jennifer Hines, founder and formulator of natural Australian safe makeup range, NAS Cosmetics. Welcome to the Australian Beauty Show. Season 2, Episode 4, Makeup for Winter. It's about this time of the year where everything and everyone looks completely washed out. Our faces are pale, our lips are cracked, and the products that we were using just 2 months prior no longer cut the mustard. Luckily, we've got some easy solutions. Please join us today and join in on the discussion and ask questions. It's a great opportunity for you. If you are watching on Facebook, don't be stingy. Share this with your community. Or you could also add it to your watch party and watch with your e-girlfriends afterwards. If you are watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe to our channel. And replay viewers, remember, you can comment too. We will get back to you. Today, we're going to show you 6 easy, simple winter makeup tips that will leave you looking fresh and bright all season long. I'm going to be doing a makeover on myself today, a winter makeover on myself, and I am going to need your help because my little mirror is so far away from here and I don't have my glasses on. So you're going to have to tell me if I haven't blended right or haven't covered things. So join in. All right, tip number 1. Let's get this going. We're going to kick it off today with, I can find my mouse, there it is. Fix your foundation. So by this time of year, any remnants of summer color have gone. Our skin is pale, and also with daylight being dimmer, our skin can start to look dull. So to rectify this, we need to change up our shade of foundation, and we need to change it up by at least 1 shade lighter than what we would use any other season. Now, something else I'll say about foundation is that you, during these seasons in particular, you really need to use a hydrating formula. So I'm going to start this, and I can tell you now, you need to use a hydrating formula, so do I. However, I am going to be using a mineral powder. I love mineral powders. I know that my skin can still breathe, heal, and function naturally. It doesn't clog my pores, and I really love this particular product. So to counteract the no hydration in that formulator, I'm actually going to use an oil primer. Now, this little oil primer, I absolutely love. It's full of nourishing, nurturing oils that my skin just sucks up and just loves. So I'm just going to add 1 squirt into my hand. Apply to my face, my neck, and my décolletage. Any remnants, I'll rub into my arms and even into my hair. There we go. Okay, my face is primed and ready for my foundation. Okay, so this is a nice light shade for winter for me. I've actually gone 2 shades lighter than my foundation that I would normally wear during other seasons. I go over my eyelids a little bit more. Make sure I go down my neck. Don't want to leave that line there. Okay, I feel better already. I feel lighter. I feel like my skin tone is nice and even. So that's my foundation. Next, okay, disguising dark circles and skin imperfections. Look, winter colds can can leave our eyes looking puffy and under eye shadows as well. Now that combined with, as we age, our skin in those areas actually gets thinner, that just adds and draws attention to these particular issues around our eyes. So in order to combat that, we need to use a concealer or a correcting product to disguise all of that. So I'm going to be using another mineral powder. This is a balancing concealer, and it is a mineral powder. But I prefer that than a cream personally, because it doesn't sit in lines and it doesn't go all crepey, whereas a lot of the creams I've found in the past actually do. So using this, and a concealer brush. Okay, I'm actually going to do a line underneath my bottom lashes, and I'm going to come down into a triangle and blend it out. That will disguise any puffiness or any dark circles. Line under there. I'm going to sort of paint down into a triangle there, into the corners of my nose. And for me, I also get quite rosy cheeks, and I know a lot of people do. So this concealer won't budge and it will cover redness all day long. So I'm just going to go across my cheeks. I know it may be a mineral powder, however, gives incredible coverage. In fact, used with that oil primer, it can even cover a black tattoo. And if you'd even like to see that, go back to season 2, episode 2, where there is a demonstration done about the concealer covering a black tattoo. See how much brighter I look and how much more open my eyes look now that I've got that concealer on? Just around the eyes. Okay, concealer on. So we've fixed our foundation. We've disguised any skin imperfections and the dark eyes or puffy eyes. To finish off the canvas, we go to step 3, which is setting the canvas. So to do that, we're using a high definition camera ready finishing veil. This will set the product. It's a simple, easy step to do. And there we go. And this will keep my makeup fresh all day long. And it keeps it on as well. And being camera ready, I can do selfies, I can have a wedding, I can go on TV, and this product will hold for me. Make sure you go down the neck and even onto your décolletage if it is showing. Okay, canvas done. Now it is time to play with color. Step number 4. Sorry, okay. Perk up pale cheeks now. Look, the fierce and frigid winds, not to mention the common cold, can actually it can really wash out your face. So it's time to brighten up a winter face by bringing back a golden bronzer. You want to make sure that you can, here it is, the brush, sorry. If you can, you want to make sure that you counteract any of the ruddiness that's brought on by cold air. Now, you don't want to go any more than two shades darker than your natural skin tone, or you're going to start to look muddy. So I'm using this nice little bronzer here. Actually, I don't know if I can show you this, if you can see it or not, but up there. Anyway, this is gorgeous. It's got a really nice gold fleck. It's just perfect for winter. Very, very highly pigmented, so I don't want too much. And I'm just going to pop a little on my cheeks just to perk them up and give them that little bit of color, perfect for winter. All right, if I haven't got that even, you need to tell me. Okay, done. Nice and easy. All right, now it is time to winterize our eyes. Okay. Step number 5, winterize our eyes. So what we need to do first of all is we need to, first of all, we need to choose some nice winter colors. Get rid of those summer ones. It's winter time. We need to deepen the color in our eyes to make them really stand out. But first of all, we need to prime our eyes. We need to remove any excess oil, because if we don't, what will happen is we'll find that our eye products will start to smudge, and we don't want that. So you can get yourself an eye primer, or you can use a mineral powder. I personally am going to use my light concealer again, just because I like the color of it and it mattes out my eyelids beautifully. One done. Okay, number 2 done. All right, primed, ready to go. So I'm going to use today, I've got some deep colors that I love, as well as a light pink one that just really highlights blue-green eyes, makes them pop. So this little cutie here, I'm still using loose mineral powder. However, with this, what I've got the option of doing here is applying and rolling the product onto my eyelid, so it avoids all the waste, mess and spillage and the fallout that you can get if you're just using a pot. These are a great little creation. You can either roll it onto your eyelid, or, God, I'm all over the place, aren't I? Okay, or you can even just run the brush along the roller itself if you wish to, and just apply that way. Personally, I just like to put a dot here, a dot here. Now I can either blend with my fingers, or I can blend with the brush. Again, this is going to be the tricky part for me, not being able to see very well. You need to let me know if I haven't blended this very well. Just blending in there. Now, it's really important that as you're going, you need to open your eye to see what's actually happening with the eyeshadow. Purely because if you've got hooded lids, or they start to droop a little bit with years of opening and closing, when you open your eyes, sometimes as the skin rolls back, you can actually not see the color of the product anymore, and just means that you've just got to drag it up a bit higher. So that one there seems to be okay for me. Now these little products as well are going to stay put once they're on. They're not going to fall down during the day into the creases of my eyes. Okay, a little bit more on this side, I think. All right, I really can't see, so I'm going to cheat. Hold on. All right, I do need a little bit more on this side. Thanks for letting me know. All right, that's darkened it up a bit. Okay, the next color I'm going to use, this little ripper was called Mud. It's a gorgeous little color, and it's a matte color as well. This one here is Aubergine, and it's a dusty sort of dusky pink type of color, and I just love it. So I'm going to roll this one on. Now, because it's light, I'm really not sure if I've got enough color. Okay. Now I'll just blend it a little bit with the brush. Okay. Now to finish off, I am just going to use a little bit of shimmer. I know that it's out there saying that mature skin should not be wearing shimmer. That's not quite true. It does all depend on where you put that shimmer. So this one, little one here is called Camellia, and it's like a light gold, bronzy sort of gold, and it's really pretty. I'm just going to, actually, I'll do this. Okay, can you see that color in there? I hope so. I'm going to pat that around, blend it a little bit. All right, give me a thumbs up if my eyes are looking quite okay. Are they even? I think so. All right, next for our winterizing our eyes, we need to do the eyebrows. Now, if you've been using a powder like I have, you can actually have some powder residue on the hair of the eyebrows. So, and even if you don't, you gotta do your brows. They frame your face. So this little product here is called Pencil in a Pot. It's full of beautiful creamy waxes, and it's smudge proof. It's waterproof. So it comes with a double-ended brush. So to start with, I'm actually going to brush the hair into place before I apply the product. With the nice fine angle end here, I'm going to run it through the product that way, so it keeps all the waxes, keep all the bristles together. And now I get to apply. And I'm going to start with extending the eyebrow. I'll colour the hair in a bit now, get rid of all those natural greys. Whites, blondes, sorry. I'm going to do a line underneath just to sharpen the look of the brow, and just there in the corner. Then with the wand, I'm going to brush the product through so it does not look like I've drawn on my eyebrows. Voila. This is where I look back later and go, oh, I missed. Colour the hair in. It's great. It colours over the top of greys. Okay. Now, the beauty of this little product also is it doubles as an eyeliner. This is all about winterizing our eyes, so we need to do eyeliner. This is going to be a real test for me because I am so far away from this mirror. I'm just going to do lower lashes. I'm not brave enough to do the top lashes here when I'm so far away. So let's have a go at the bottom, see how I go. I have a little on there, I think. Voila. Okay, it's on. I'm not doing the top lashes. No way. All right, the final step to winterizing our eyes is what? Do you know? Tell me if you know. Actually, I'm just going to go to a couple of comments here and just see what people have to say. Oh, we've got 4 now. Nice. Ainsley, hello. Oh, lovely to see you. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Victoria. A transformation before our very eyes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so to finalize our eyes, our winterized eyes, we need to use a mascara. Absolutely essential. This just finishes our eyes off amazingly. So today I'm going to be using a 2-piece 3D fiber lash extending mascara. This is just gorgeous. Like I said, it's 2 pieces. The large one is just mascara, so you can just use the mascara component when you want. Otherwise, if you want to extend and thicken your lashes, then use the fibers, which also contain a green tea extract as well. So actually, before I start, I don't know how many of you do this. I do, because I think it makes such an enormous difference. I'm going to curl my lashes. It just opens your eyes, especially once you've got that mascara on it and it curls right up. You'll see what I mean in a sec. That's all it takes. Right, I start off with the mascara. I like to do a little bit on the top lashes just because I've been using powder. I do top and bottom lashes as well. Now, while they're wet, I'm going to add the green tea extract fibers. Now that so finishes off the winterizing of our eyes. Look how much that's opened up my eyes. The eyes, the windows to your soul. While that's drying, I'm going to do the other side with the mascara. And I'm going to add the fibers. Now, I can't tell from this far back, but if every now and again you might get, on the rare occasion, you might get the fibers, a bit of fallout of the fibers where they fall down onto your face. And if that's the case, whatever you do, don't go like that. Get yourself a little brush and brush it away, and they just come away beautifully. Now, here's the trick to the 3D fiber lash mascaras. You have to finish off with a layer of mascara that gels those fibers on. You don't want the fibers falling down your face during the day. It's not a good look. This mascara is even water resistant, so I can swim in it. I can cry in it. Let's pop a little bit more on there. We're just about done with our eyes. Wow, there we go. I look alive now, not like I did in the beginning. Actually, I meant to take a before photo before I even started this, and I forgot completely. Okay. Last point. Let me go back here. Okay. Time to polish your pucker. So, because our lips lack oil glands, they're dry anyway. Combine that with the winter season and they dry out so quickly, and so many people have problems with dry, cracked lips. So we need to polish our pucker before we put lip products on. And the way we do that, and I'm not going to do it here, I'll just tell you how to do it. You pop on some lip balm, a nice natural lip balm, get a wet cloth and just rub over lightly to get rid of and exfoliate any loose, dead skin that is on your lips. Then when you choose yourself a lipstick, make sure you choose a creamy formula. You don't want to go a matte in winter because they just don't contain the moisture that your lips require during this season. So, because you've exfoliated, your lipstick will go on beautifully. Okay. Also, steer clear of ultra dark colors as well. They can be very aging, actually. Yes, they can be really aging purely because they absorb rather than reflect light. So steer away from the ultra dark colors. So this little one here that I'm going to be using is this color. I just love it. It's called Asahi. And this just finishes off my winter makeover. Voila, done. So there is a nice winter makeover. I will actually leave in the comments, I will also leave the links to all the colors and the products that I have used as well. Remember, you can always comment later as well, and we will get back to you. Thank you so much for joining me today and watching. It was lovely to see some new faces, and it was really lovely to see some old faces return. And I don't mean old, I mean, you know, oh, this is getting hard, isn't it? Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. I'm Jennifer Hines, founder and formulator of natural Australian and safe makeup range NAS Cosmetics. My message to you, defy aging and embrace NAS beauty. To watch last week's episode, click on the link in the description. I'll see you next Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Brisbane time. Ciao for now.